Hey there guys, and welcome here to the Red Bull Supercar Tour for round number 3 here on the schedule, as we are here at Mexico City here. So first time ever NORLA has been to this track in any of its divisions, so really looking forward to see how this race here plays out for the Red Bull guys who were off for some time, but they're now back on the track and ready to go racing once again. Full crowd on hand here today. These guys just couldn't wait to get out here on this track. Practice went pretty smoothly, and hopefully the race goes as smooth. So without further ado, let's get you here down to the commands.
Drivers, start your engine!
And the engines have been fired up here. Wow, it says Corona in the back building back there. That's so random and totally coincidental. But anyways, looks like everyone did get going. So Davidson grabs the pole. Mitchell Collins will be to his outside. Both drivers looking for their first win in the Red Bull series here. And actually we have a lot of drivers still looking for their first win. It's a pretty big rookie class, and we got one car maybe having some problems here. That is Dylan Young in the 11, who's in the center of everyone there. Is not sure what's going on with Young right here, but as he's off into the grass, something is wrong with Dylan Young in the 11, obviously, and I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. Maybe trying to, I'm not sure. This is puzzling me. As those Corona signs, that is, just ignore that. But obviously something may be wrong on Dylan Young right there, as he's to the outside of everyone, and Fitzwater should be taking his place in line. But tough break for Dylan Young. This season has started out pretty rough for him, as we're not sure what's going on here. He stepped out of line, so something is definitely wrong with the car. I don't know if he's leaking or something like that, but he's back in the grass again. And the this is the S's right here. As this is really strange to me. I'm not sure what is going on with Young. I think he just went back in line. Did he? Actually, no, he did not. No one else is having any issues here. I think he's gonna try and make his way down pit road as they go down this long stretch here. So one car already having problems here early this afternoon. Dylan Young, only his third start in the Red Bull, like most of these guys. In that number 11 Jack Daniels car right there, as we listen in.
Measure out, then pull it from wheel to wheel on the left side and check your wheelbase.
And
we're gonna check,
well, they're gonna have to go down pit road. We got a car that just got turned right there. Casey Nanaco, I believe that is in the 22. Oh, and some drivers getting some damage from that as well. And Dylan Young, I believe, missed pit road. What on earth is going on here? Couple guys in the back, got drivers getting turned before the race even starts, and strange, Joshua Hyde in the 15 is also on pit road. So the green flag is out, I guess. Wow, what a really strange start to the race here. And I believe Dylan Young got going as well. Oh no, I think we got a car back around. We got a car blowing up, and it is Dylan Young. What is this? Car off in the grass. That's Desmond Allen in the 51. A really strange start to round 3 here in Mexico City, as Zayden Davidson with the early lead. Raymond Fisher, Mitchell Collins right there behind him. Mayhew and Kenny Maya, two teammates right there side by side. Fitzwater's also back there as well. Fitzwater still looking for that first win of the season. Dylan Young blowing up right there. I don't know if they thought the problem was fixed, and then as soon as we got going, Engine just kind of grenaded itself right there. Tough break for Dylan Young, but with the early lead and a big lead already is Zayden Davidson in the 8 right there. Or, not the 8, that's the... It is the 8. Christian Russell, I believe, is actually in the 8. Side by side right here, Kenny Myatt and... Actually, no, it is Zayden Davidson. What the heck? It says 8 on the side of the car, I believe. Or is it 10? And there's Dylan Young smoking, and see Abby Jacobs on pit road. She suffered a bit of damage right before the race started when we had that incident. Most everyone's single file right now. There's Fitzwater, 7th. Last time by is right on board with the Australian in the 16, going down the Corona straight, I guess, to this big right-hander right here. And you see all those storm clouds moving in right there from the east. Hopefully they don't really, hopefully it isn't a problem here. There's a 7 who won out at Lane Sanders, who won out at Circuit of the Americas. Sam Oskin right here in the 20, working on getting around Myatt, I believe that is. Car off into the dirt right there, it looks like, but still going here. And most everyone's not going to line up back single file. Lane Sanders, or actually that's Rutherford, Sanders' teammate, going by Jamison right there, trying to go by Jamison as they go into the big right-hander right here. Big passing zone, passing opportunity, side by side. Michael Collins in the 88 right here. As they go down the long front stretch to complete lap 2 and going on 3 right now. Jacobs is back out on the track in that 50. So yeah, it is a 10, but I believe on top of the car it's the number 8, if I'm not mistaken. That may have been a mistake by whoever painted the car. Stupid. But anyways, Collins currently running 2nd right now. She was able to get back around Fisher in the 2. Most everyone's single file. Lane Sanders working on trying to get 9th place right there. Draw on board with the roof of Lane Sanders. And this track really difficult to pass on. There's only, I believe, 2 passing opportunities. The first corner and of course the last corner. So other than that, unless you have a really good car back here, it looks like we may have 3 wide right here. Is Billy Kidd in that white 44 right there. Casey Nanako is also here as well. Here's the passing zone I was talking about. Nanako trying to make his way up through the field after having some issues early on before the race even started. If you remember that he got turned around right there side by side as they go down the long front stretch here. Completing these laps rather quickly, I should say. Jonathan Scott in the 4, 2-time winner here in the Red Bull Series. As we make our way back up front, Mitchell Collins still trying to chase down Zayden Davidson. Both looking like the dominant cars here as they go into this big right-hander right here. Collins just really has to hope the 10 makes a mistake, because like I said, it's really hard to pass unless it's entering the first corner and or in the last corner, and that's if you're close enough. So if you're not, you just gotta hope for the guy in front of you to make a mistake. Just gonna watch as they fly through the S's here. Most everyone just single file for now. There's Abby Jacobs in the 50. Logan York in the 33 is also back here. Looks like those guys kind of fell off pace just a little bit. So most everyone's single file now. No one is really close enough to each other to try and get that draft. Watching Patrick Holub go down the backstretch here as they fly into the first corner. There's Fitzwater still in the 7th position. Fitzwater, 3-time winner here in the Red Bull, ties with Casey Nanako for the most wins here in the Red Bull Series. Fisher and Mayhew going at it for position. Mayhew's right there, putting the pressure on Ramian Fisher. Will Fisher slid up? We know he's a really good road courser here as we watch rear from Fisher in the 2. And Mayhew's been really impressive on these road courses too as well in that 14. So maybe he's the one to keep an eye on to try and make a run for this championship later on in the season. So with that being said, we're going to take our one and only break here. You're watching the Red Bull Supercar Tour Round 3 from Mexico City. We'll be back. Welcome back then here to the Red Bull Supercar Tour Round 3 from Mexico City. So we're getting near the end of the race here. Zayden Davidson still with the race lead, but however, up ahead of him right there, Abby Jacobs, the lap car, who's really off pace. The leaders are catching rather quickly here. There's Fitzwater. He looks like he lost the position. Fitzwater's been complaining about his car, feeling about vibration in that 16, and they've kind of fallen off pace just a little bit. And so Fitzwater, with worrisome vibration, he cannot push the car as much as he'd want to. Now you're going to see as they go down the big front stretch here, look how fast Zayden Davidson catches Abby Jacobs. It can definitely tell that the damage that Jacobs suffered early on in the race at the beginning really affects the car. Now here comes Davidson down to the inside. This is a big opportunity for second place Mitchell Collins to try and catch, maybe. And right there, Zayden Davidson right there drove it in the corner, and he now puts a lap car between him and second place of Collins. Collins will need to get around Jacobs really smoothly here. Jacobs ought to get out of the way, because remember, we don't have yellows, so getting a lap back is out of the question. Riding on board Abby Jacobs here, rear from Jacobs in the 40. Or 50 rather. And that's slowing down Collins a ton right there, as Davidson has now pulled a gap big time on Collins. There goes Collins as Jacobs gets out of the way, but still it cost Collins a whole lot of time here on your race leader. And Collins finally clears, coming to the line. 2 laps to go for Zayden Davidson. Looking for his first ever win in NORLA, I believe. Collins trying to catch him. Couple guys getting off in the dirt back there, but no problems so far. This Fitzwater just got pressure now from behind. Dylan Abrahamian looking for a crossover move. Wow. Look to the outside and back to the inside. Now he's side by side for the 8th position. Is great driving right there by Dylan Abrahamian. Is Fitzwater continuing to struggle with his car. And he's trying to clear here. He's going to get another corner. Fitzwater right there with the preferred line. But is he going to the S's? Man, Abrahamian had to lift big time and drives it in once more. These guys racing really hard. Fitzwater, he can't hold it anymore, as he's going to fall back right there and lose another position. And now here comes Lane Sanders in the 7. Man, that 16 just definitely struggling with the race car right now. Wondering if that vibration has gotten worse. But as we make our way back up to the front, Zayden Davidson will see the white flag this time by 1 to go here in Mexico City. Into the first corner, he's almost a second and a half ahead of Collins in the 1. I believe Jacobs just held him up a bit right there. Most everyone still single file as they were most of the race. Couple side by side. Jonathan Skull going on by Michael Collins right there. Skull got sideways out of the exit of that corner. Not going to get the run he was hoping for. He's going to have to fall back in line behind the 88 and wait for another opportunity. Fitzwater's falling now down to 10th. He's going to just try and hang on to a top 10 on the final lap here. Fisher currently 3rd. He's going to have to worry about Jacobs right there. But Davidson has just dominated this entire race. Took the lead and never looked back. Was able to get by Abbott Jacob without ease, unlike Collins in the 1 right there. And out of the final corner, a flawless race for Zayden Davidson as he exits the final corner. The crowd goes wild here at Mexico City. Career win number 1 for Zayden Davidson as he wins it And a job well done for Zane Davidson as he captures his first ever Red Bull Series win here.
Great job, guys.
He tried so hard driving for Red Bull last season and couldn't get it done.
Can't be a party, but
And in his third attempt this season, gets the win. Mitchell Collins, great performance nonetheless. He finishes second right there. But Zane Davidson with a dominating performance is going to pull off the win. And he's going to try and repeat next race. As we head over to Sandown, should be a fun race there at Sandown. Raymond Fisher gets third, Brandon Mayhew fourth, Simon Oskin fifth, Kenny Myatt, Patrick Holub, Dylan Abrahamian, Lane Sanders, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. was able to hang on to a top 10 right there. Michael Collins and Jonathan Scott right outside the top 10 in 11th and 12th. But first career win for Zayden Davidson as he's going to burn it down here for the crowd in Mexico City as they go wild here for your race winner. And it is a number 10 on the roof. It looks so much like a number 8 during the race. That's really confusing. But congratulations to Zane Davidson on the win. He'll try to repeat at Sandown. And after Sandown, we head to Sonoma, where Red Bull and the West Series will be out there in California for a race weekend. And after Sonoma, we head to Sawmill and then Pukekohe for round 6 and 7. Thank you guys so much for watching the race here. And we have a car smoking on pit road. I believe that's Abby Jacobs. That may have explained why she was so slow and just holding up everyone as they all stack up on pit road. But let's get you down here to Victory Lane, where Zayden Davidson celebrates career win number 1 here in the Red Bull Series. And let's get you to the standings after round 3. We'll see you for round 4 at Sandown.